What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Bathroom Chronicles Notes World. And before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. All right. Today we're going to be talking about the NFL, and we're going to be talking about the number one prospect for the draft this year, AidenHutchison from the University of Michigan Wolverines. Should the Jacksonville Jaguars pass up on this guy and go to somebody else, or should they pick this dude? AidenHutchison, in my eyes, is a beast. AidenHutchison is 6'6", 265 pounds. He ran a 4.74 40-yard dash. He had 36 solo tackles, or close to between 36 and 50 solo tackles, 14 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. AidenHutchison won the Lombardi Award. He won the Ted Hicks Award, and he won the Lot Impact Trophy. The dude did a 36-inch vertical jump at the at the NFL Combine. What more can you say? Dude is a beast, man. He really anchored Michigan's defense on the edge. Coming off that edge, he was a beast. You know, he was holding it down. He gave everybody trouble from game one till they got to Georgia, to anybody they played in between. He was hell. In Jacksonville, they're in a situation where they got a young quarterback in Trevor Lawrence, which is, you have to treat him with kid gloves right now, because last year was awful for this guy, man. This guy's used to winning. He's won ever since he was 3 years old, all the way up through college when he was at Clemson. He's been a champion. So I'm sure there was a shock to him, just the culture, and everything, and just being on a level where you're not the best, you're not winning, and you're at the bottom of the barrel right now. Even though he's a great player, and I know he doesn't lack any confidence, the thought always got to seep into your head is, man, am I really good enough to play in this league? Just because you're surrounded by just a bunch of controversy and bull job in Jacksonville, starting with Urban Meyer, who was not the good coach for that guy. Urban Meyer was not a good fit. He's a great college coach, but when it comes to NFL, he's not good. He's kind of like Nick Saban. Nick Saban's a great college coach, but he sucks when he gets to the NFL. And that's the same thing with Urban Meyer. They can deal with the college guys because they can control them a little bit more. But when it comes to the NFL, you're talking about guys making hundreds of millions of dollars. And basically, you don't have much control over these guys like you do the college guys. So with that being said, they're in a situation where they need to draft a really tackle or somebody to be able to, stand up in the paint and protect Trevor Lawrence. But you can't. This dude is like J.J. Watt, man. This dude is serious, man. I mean, if you look at the stats between him and J.J. Watt, you can see that J.J. Watt is 6'5", AidenHutchison is 6'6". J.J. Watt is 288 pounds. AidenHutchison is 265. J.J. Watt ran a 4.8 in the 40. AidenHutchison ran a 4.74 in the 40. So you can see it's neck and neck when it comes to these two guys. He's just about prototypical type, just like J.J. Watt. And we know what J.J. Watt has done over his career, So do you pass up on AidenHutchison? Do you let somebody else get this guy to draft somebody that can, protect Trevor? Or do you say, man, we really need this guy? Because Jacksonville defense was also kind of horrible. It was also a little horrible. So with that being said, what do you do? And I know that's going to be a hard decision for the Jaguars, because on one hand, you want to protect your franchise quarterback, your young guy. But on the other hand, you're looking at a guy who's a trendsetter, man. This guy probably going to be a game-changing guy, a guy that can, turn the motor on and crank up and have those forced fumbles, have those sacks that when you really need it on third down, have that pick when you need it on coming across the middle, short pass, or just he can really change a game just by him having to be double teamed or whatever. So, you got to ask yourself, what do you do? What do you do? You guys let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think the Jaguars should, do something different, go a different direction? Or do they just get this guy? You can't pass up on Aiden. You got to get him regardless of what you need, regardless of what's going on. He is the man. You have to get him. Because last year it was like that. Trevor Lawrence was the man. No matter what, they went with him. They had to have him. He was the number one pick all season long. Everybody was projecting him to go number one, and he went number one. So Jaguars are kind of in a sticky situation. What should they do? You guys let me know. Man, y'all have a good day. And hey, you know what I'm saying? We shall see.